last I saw John Williams, a young man full of pride, to have his bride of just 4 days stand shyly by his side. He laughed and slapped me on the back, saying, "Boy, oh, can't you see, I seen the last of windswept bogs, and bogs the last of me. And the peelers and the landlords are the risings of the moon. And if ever I return again, 'twill be too bloody soon." Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sail away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. He said, "My friend, I'll take my chance in far off New York town. For they say there's lots of work there, and a good man won't stay down. For with my lassie by my side, we'll build a better home. And when the sea trip's over, lad, I never more will roam." So we said farewell upon the quay. There was nothing left to do but to pray for John and his lovely bride, and that all their dreams come true. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sailed away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. Oh, I envied you, John Williams, and your lovely fair-haired bride, to be sailing on that great big ship across the ocean wide. For she's the finest liner that was ever built by man, and they say there's naught can sink her, not even God's own hand. Man's pride can be his own downfall, that great ship sailed from home. But I thought I heard the banshee cry, it chilled me to the bone. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sail away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. Round and round the iceberg flows.
A gallant Kerry soldier lay dying on the Liffey's bank. He lay dying there when escaping from the cruel black enchant. A comrade held him kindly with his head upon his knee, and to him did softly whisper, "Take this message to Tralee. Won't you tell my loving mother, it will bring me peace and joy, to know that she's the mother proud of her own dear Irish boy. Tell her I'm dying quite happily, from trouble I am free. Won't you take this lonely message to my mother in Tralee? Tell my own dear little brother I'm dying a hero's death, that I fought for dear old Ireland with my last long heaving breath. Tell him always love his country and never a traitor be. Won't you take this lonely message to the brave boys in Tralee? But oh, there is another, and for her I can scarcely speak. How she'd grieve if she could see me expiring, tired and weak. She would, 'cause she was kind to me, and good friends we used to be. Won't you take this lonely message to my Eileen in Tralee? Did she not regret our parting, or indeed would be her lot? For she shared the want and suffering of her dear own Irish cause. Tell her I'm dying quite happily, and the truth I give to thee. May she never know one sorrow in her home in sweet Tralee. As he spoke, his voice grew weaker as he grasped his comrade's hand, and he gazed upon the features of proud son of Paddy's land. He kissed him as a brother. Heaven be your bed, said he. Cruel war has rudely taken our brave boy from Tralee. Cruel war has rudely taken our brave boy from Tralee.
Ah, come all ye loyal heroes, wherever you may roam. Don't hire with any master till you know what your work will be. For he'll rise you bright and early from the clear daylight until dawn. I'm afraid I won't be able to plough the rocks above. My shoes, they are well worn, my stockings, they are thin. My heart is always trembling, afraid it might give in. My heart is always trembling from the clear daylight until dawn. I'm afraid I won't be able to plough the rocks above. May curse upon you, sweetie, sure you have me nearly wrong. You're sitting by the fireside with your feet upon the hob. You're sitting by the fireside from the clear daylight until dawn. I'm afraid you won't be plough the rocks above. I wish the Queen of England would write to me in time and place me in some regiment all in my youth and prime. I'd fight for Ireland's freedom from the clear daylight until dawn, and I never would return again to plough the rocks above. I never would return again to plough the rocks above.
I joined the flying column in 1916 in Cork with John Moylan, Tipperary with Dan Breen, arrested by Free Staters and sentenced for to die. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee mountain boy. We went across the mountains and over the hilltops green, where we met with Denny Lacy, Sean Hogan and Dan Breen. Sean Moylan and his gallant men, they kept the flag flying high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee mountain boy. We climbed the Wicklow mountains, we were rebels on the run. Though hunted night and morning, we were outlaws but free men. We climbed the Wicklow mountains, the sun was shining high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee mountain boy. I'm bidding farewell to old Clonmel, I never more will see. And to the Galtee mountains that oft times sheltered me, to the men who fought for liberty and died without a sigh, may their cause be never forgotten, said the Galtee mountain boy. May their cause be never forgotten, said the Galtee mountain boy.
I've just stepped in to see you all, I'll only stay a while. I want to see how you're getting on, I want to see you smile. I'm happy to be back again to greet you one and all. For there's no place else on earth just like the homes of Donegal. I long to see your happy faces smiling at the door, the kettle singing on the hob as I step up the floor. And soon the teapot's filling up my cup
that's far from small, for your hearts are like your mountains in the homes of Donegal. I long to sit alone with you and while away the nights with tales of yore and fairy lore beside your fireside bright, and then to see prepared for me a bed beside the wall. There's a rest for weary wanderers in the homes of Donegal. The time has come and I must go. I bid you all adieu. The open highway calls me forth to do the things I do, and when I'm wandering far away, I'll hear your voices call. And please God, I'll soon return unto the homes of Donegal. And please God, I'll soon return unto the homes of Donegal.
For nearly 60 years I've been a foreman of floods and fires and droughts. I had my share in. This country's dust and mud has seen my tears and blood, but it's nearly over now. Now I'm easy. I married a pretty girl when I was 20. She died giving birth when she was 30. No flying doctors then, just a gentle low-leg gent. But it's nearly over now. Now I'm easy. She left me with 2 sons and a daughter on a bone-dry farm. The soil cried out for water. Our cares were rough and ready. They grew up fine and steady, but it's nearly over now. Now I'm easy. My daughter married young and went her own way. My sons lie buried by the Burma Railway. On this land I made my own, I carry on alone. But it's nearly over now. I'm easy. For nearly 60 years I've been a foreman. Of floods and fires and droughts I had my share in. This country's dust and mud has seen my tears and blood. But it's nearly over now, now I'm easy. Yes, it's nearly over now, now I'm easy. Yes, it's nearly over now, now I'm easy. Yes, it's nearly over now, now I'm easy.
Well, I've traveled the world, I've heard people say, funny how life has slipped away. But I knew that I'd come back someday to the village where I went to school. In the corner of the field, there's a big oak tree. It's been growing there before you and me. I carved my name for all to see in the village where I went to school. I would sit in the class on a winter's morn. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born. In second-hand clothes that were tattered and torn in the village where I went to school. Where are they now? Some are over the sea. Odd ones come back to the village like me. There's a smell of bread from the baker's shop and the little old store where we bought our pop. The coal man's old horse that goes clippity-clop through the village where I went to school. Yes, I've many treasured memories, like the time when all the school got fleas, and the orchard where we climbed the trees in the village where I went to school. Now I've come back home, I reminisce and look around at the things I've missed. As the sun comes up, I watch it kiss the village where I went to school. Like the old village stream, the waters flow on. Some folks have stayed, but others have gone. Well, I'll look around and I'll find a wife. Sure, I've had my share of trouble and strife, and it's here I'll spend the last years of my life in the village where I went to school. I don't have a gold mine in Alaska. This won't be the year I fly to Rome. I don't have oil wells in Oklahoma, but I have a kingdom I call home. I don't have an army in my kingdom, but I won't have to fight my wars alone. The love of my woman is all I need to help me rule this kingdom I call home. And the queen of the castle wears a plain cotton dress, and the little princess plays with paper dolls, while the keeper of the kingdom is rich in happiness, and the world is locked outside the palace walls. This world may never know I walk its valleys, and history won't carve my name in stone. But when my children are grown, they'll remember there was love in this kingdom I call home. And the queen of the castle wears a plain cotton dress,